Good morning, Raiders, and welcome to Raider Nation News. This week, all of Riverwood is preparing for exams. We talked to our assistant principal about the exam schedule. Next, we'll talk to our school nurse about better taking care of ourselves during this cold and flu season. Finally, we'll talk to our basketball coach, Coach Jenkins, about the games that have happened over Thanksgiving break and our big home game this coming Friday. All this and more, coming right up on Raider Nation News.
Hi, I'm Sydney Laws from Raider Nation, and I'm with Miss Frazier, Riverwood's clinician. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, just trying to keep healthy. And that's what we're here to talk about today, cold and flu season. So when does the cold and flu season generally begin and end?
It's usually start in October and it's finishing around January.
That's a long time.
Yes.
So how can you differentiate between the common cold and the flu?
Well, the cold usually start from here on up. The flu affects the whole body. Body aches, pains, cold like a head cold or something like that.
So with all of those symptoms, how can we protect ourselves from becoming sick?
Plenty of hand washes. Always hand wash and rest. You need the rest. Once you get the cold or the flu, plenty of rest. When they say feed the cold, make sure you eat fluids. Drink water.
How can we keep others from catching our cold or flu?
The best thing to do is when you need to cough in your elbow. That's the best way to do it.
Well, thank you for all the tips, Miss Frazier, and stay healthy, Raiders.
Hello Raiders, I'm Taylor Wells coming to you live from the BVP studio. Today we have Dr. Futrell. Hello Doctor, how are you doing?
And good morning Taylor, how are you doing?
I'm great, thank you. So what do you enjoy most about teaching BVP?
It's sort of like a lifelong dream for me. I started out in elementary school wanting to be an AV boy, and I did get a chance to do that a little bit. And after doing AV for a while, I went to high school. I studied electronics. We built a radio station there, and it just sparked my interest. I found out I had a passion for it. I played in band. I ended up being a sound guy for other bands. So it looks like something I was going to do. Went to college, studied radio, television, and film.
That's cool. What is the hardest part of your job, and what's the easiest part of your job?
Well, actually, the hardest part of my job is I give up a lot of family time, and I'm here late at night. I'm here sometimes on the weekend, and it's difficult, you know, the family time and not take advantage of that. That's the hardest thing.
I would imagine. What's the easiest part of your job?
The easiest part of my job is actually teaching. I love it. Teach at school. I teach in my community. I teach when I'm in Africa with the village that I stay in. I'm teaching there, so it's year round. I'm teaching all the time, but I really love it, and I'll go to other people's businesses and train people for them too.
Awesome. Who was your favorite student that you taught?
Well, there have been a few, and I'd have to say right off, when I first taught at Clark Atlanta back in the early 80s, Spike Lee and Monty Ross, they were a team. And when Spike made it big, he took Monty Ross with him. So those two guys were quite a character. And I get to see Monty every now and then, but we're Facebook friends, so we stay in contact.
That's great. What is one of the most common challenges your students have?
Most of the kids don't yet possess the work ethic that is desired by most employers. And I get to meet with them during the summertime, and I have an advisory board for Skills USA for the school, and that's one of the things they want to make sure that we have. This is a work-based learning course, and most of the students just turning 15, 16, so work is not real to them yet. You know, it's a lifelong journey. You know, you spend at least 30, 40 years of your life working and being able to support yourself. So most of them don't support themselves yet, so they don't see the need to get really involved in it. I think that when I was younger, I come from a very poor family, so I knew right off the bat I had to find me a job if I wanted a car, if I wanted new clothes and things like that. Nowadays, kids know they're going to get it from their parents. So the work ethic, and we work on that in our course.
Hi, I'm Sydney Laws from Raider Nation, and I'm with two members of the cafeteria staff here to talk about the right breakfast for students to eat during final exams.
I'm Tanel Spencer, your lead cafeteria worker.
I'm Ms. Croft, the cafeteria manager.
Today we're talking about how you should be aware of your testing schedule next week and how you should come and check out the cafeteria. We know that it's stressful taking tests, but providing a nutritional breakfast is good brain food, and we'll start serving breakfast at 8 a.m. There's 2 serving lines, and it's running for your convenience, and each meal is going to be complete with a juice, milk, or fruit, and that you should come check us out.
It's a good way to kickstart your day.
Hi, I'm Sydney Laws from Raider Nation, and I'm with Mr. Opie Blackwell, assistant principal. So testing is right around the corner. Is there a schedule you can share with the Raiders?
Sure. So final exam schedule will be really similar to what it's been in the past couple of years. So looking at final exam week, Monday is a typical day. You know, you go to all classes, first period through 8th period, lunch is normal. And then beginning on Tuesday of that week, you will have 2 exams. So we'll start with 4th period on Tuesday. That'll be the first one that happens from 8:35 to 10:20. And then after the 4th period exam will be a little bit of break to let you go to the restroom and move around a bit. And then you'll head to first period. And then the schedule is similar for the rest of the days. Wednesday, it's 5th period and then 2nd. Thursday, it's 6th period and then 3rd. And then on Friday, it's 7th period and 8th period.
Well, thank you so much for the information and schedule, Mr. Blackwell. I know it'll help all the Raiders.